Our guest in this segment is a Brigadier General, Antoinette Gant, and the Army turning 250 years old this year is having a big celebration. General, good morning. Thank you so much for being with us. You're on with Rob, Bill, and Jonathan.
Well, good morning, team. It's so great to be here with you, and thank you for helping us to celebrate our 250th birthday.
Well, it's our pleasure, General. I think most of us have family members or friends or know someone close by who has served in the Army. I just want to make sure that we don't get too big of a rivalry going here, too, with Bill having served in the Navy and you being in the Army. Can we do this interview with peace?
No Army, we Navy.
She's a guest today, Rob. I'm just going to ask gentle, sweet questions.
That's probably a good idea there. General, let's talk about your career in the Army, how you got interested in becoming a part of the Army and rose up through the ranks.
Yes, well, I always start my story off by telling people that I didn't choose the Army chose me, but what a great choice it has actually been. I was an ROTC scholarship recipient and was able to actually attend college and receive my commission as an engineer officer. And it marks 31 years, and in 31 years, I've had the opportunity to be able to serve all over the United States, as well as abroad, and actually helping to defend this nation, but also doing some things that are just, again, about much more greater than yourself. And so now, in the role of the Chief Marketing Officer, it's an opportunity for me to truly impact public awareness of the possibilities of Army service.
Let's talk about that 250th celebration, the birthday festival on June the 14th at the National Mall in D.C. What can you tell us about it?
Well, I'll start off with just saying that the Army has played a critical role in the U.S. History, from the Revolutionary War to our current global operations. And this birthday celebration is an opportunity for us to truly honor the millions of men and women, soldiers and civilians alike, who committed to fighting the nation's wars and helping to really shape what the military as well as our nation is. And so we are super excited to be able to be on the mall and to be able to have interactive opportunities for visitors from all across the United States.
General, are you on a speaker at the moment?
I am not.
Okay, because the phone sound itself is a little bit echoey, but we can deal with it here. Bill?
Okay.
Yeah. Good morning, General. Thanks so much for joining us today. And it is a great celebration, 250 years. That's and for exemplary service, and we all realize the contributions the Army and its men and women have made over the years. So well done. Congratulations. Can you tell us a little bit about the nature of the celebration and what will you be doing? Will there be a parade? Is that part of the parade we've been hearing about? Exactly what's going to happen on the for your celebration?
You're absolutely right. There is going to be a parade later in the day, but before we even get to the parade, let's talk about a couple of other things that are happening. First of all, there's an opportunity to be able to speak with Army soldiers right there live and personal, to be able to talk about their careers. We have the Golden Knights, which is the Army's demonstration and competition parachute team that competes all over the world that will actually be there. And when you talk about getting up close and personal to Army equipment, we've got equipment and exhibits that are interactive displays to be able to learn about them. And then what I see as probably the highlight for me is the experience in Army tradition, where we'll have a re-enlistment ceremony that will happen. And these are, again, soldiers who are committing themselves to continued service, along with live entertainment. And one of those live entertainment activities is going to be the U.S. band called Downrange. So a great opportunity to be able to learn about tradition, but also learn about the more than 250 career fields that the Army has to offer.
Did you have a follow-up, Bill?
No, I do not.
Right, Jonathan Bogdan.
General, I grew up 5 minutes from Fort Myer. I played basketball. I'm 56. I'm older. I played a lot of basketball at Fort Myer. I met a lot of the people who were in the old guard. And what amazing human beings. And they would talk about their service and talk about just how amazing it was to be a part of the Army and to be a part of something like that. I just want to say thank you for all that you do. And you have, as the marketing person, you have the most amazing product that really has shaped our country. Thank you. That's all I've got. I don't even have a question. I just want to say thank you. And it's amazing, everything the Army does.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, let's go back.
Thank you so much for that.
Okay, going to the parade for a couple of minutes, General. Will all components of the military be involved in the parade?
Various components will actually be a part, to include some of our ROTC cadets. So you will have a variety of individuals there to be able to showcase just who we are as a Army.
Do you have more people in ROTC now, General, than you did in the past? Is ROTC something that's growing?
Well, you have two forms of ROTC. You have the junior ROTC, which a lot of people sometimes don't talk about, and then the Army ROTC, which is at the college level. I would say that our numbers are one of which has enabled us to be able to meet our goals of bringing in the most amount of officers that we actually need to be able to ensure we have the ones that we need to be able to support our mission.
How are your overall recruitment numbers now? Have they gone up in the last year or so, or where are they?
Well, in 2024, we actually met our mission for the year. And now that we're in June of 2025, everything shows that we are on the trajectory to continue to meet our mission for 2025. So super, super excited. I think with the relaunch of the Be All You Can Be campaign, as well as the great work that our recruiters are doing in the field, has allowed us to be able to talk about the various careers and opportunities that the Army brings.
What are some careers that maybe people don't know about with the Army that might interest some of our listeners?
Well, right now, cybersecurity is actually very, very big. And so that's one of the things that we talk about. One that, again, as an engineer, there are several types of engineers that we actually have within the Army. Most people think of the Army when they think of infantry or armor, but also our logistics specialists, data analytics specialists. All of these are various types of career fields that not only help you while you're in the Army, but just think about once if you decide to stay in, or if you just stay for a short time, makes you so marketable for a career after your time in the Army.
In your case, General, you went from engineering to marketing. When did you make that shift, and what prompted you to make that career shift?
Well, it's actually not a shift, because I still plan to do engineering while I'm actually in the Army. As an Army general, they call us a generalist. We're supposed to be able to do any and all things. And so what it does is it just allows me an opportunity to problem solve, which I think engineers do quite well, in a different manner.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Brigadier General Antoinette Gant is our guest here on the program. The Army is turning 250, and they have a big celebration on June the 14th at the National Mall in Washington, D.C. General, how is artificial intelligence, AI, changing the military and the jobs that people do?
Well, I think the most important part is the fact that the Army is embracing these opportunities. And, our young adults are getting smarter and smarter each day. So to be able to utilize the skill sets of which they are learning as they're in school right now, and to be able to utilize that to help us just become even better. The Army is about being that of lethality, to be able to ensure that we can fight the nation's wars. So this is a great opportunity for us to actually utilize those skills and help them to improve those skills to make us the best service that we can actually be.
A couple of years ago, I heard an Army recruiter talking about the physical fitness of today's youth, and it was not being done in a complimentary tone. And it was being done under the context of we were having trouble finding enough young people to pass our physical fitness tests. You hit your numbers last year. Does that mean that is improving?
I think what it means is that we have an opportunity to be able to share with individuals that the Army Army is a place where we can help you grow. If you have not necessarily or felt as if you could meet the standards, there is a opportunity for you to do that. You know, we here are about purpose, about passion, about community and connection. It's not a place where you have to actually come all fit ready to go. It's a place where we can help you to become just exactly what it is that you want to be. That's why we love our slogan of be all you can be, because it allows individuals to know and see that we can help you in the Army to do that. And then you do it serving a greater cause than yourself.
What are you most proud of during your service time, General?
I am most proud of the fact that I've been able to actually serve all over the world and to do things of which I'm doing right now, which is to give back, to truly educate everyone about the possibilities that you can serve in the Army and do some amazing things.
I have about a minute left. It is yours, so you can close on the June the 14th celebration one more time if you would.
Absolutely. Come down to the National Mall on the 14th of June to be able to learn about the many possibilities that the Army has from a standpoint of career development, benefits, and service, full-time or part-time. Looking forward to seeing you and celebrating the Army's 250th birthday celebration.
And again, General, where can we go for more information?
For more information, you can actually go to goarmy.com, and there you will learn about the various opportunities of which you can serve.
Thank you so much, and congratulations once again.
Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, General.
Thanks, General.